Testing, testing. Testing, testing, check. Alrighty, thank you everybody for attending tonight. We'd like to open the meeting at 6:31 p.m. on Monday the 4th of November. We're going to start with the statement of acknowledgement. We would like to acknowledge that the land that we meet on today is the traditional lands of the Gawler people, and we respect their spiritual relationship with their country, and acknowledge that the Gawler people are still the custodians of the Greater Adelaide region, and that their cultural and heritage beliefs are very important and still important to the living Gawler people today. We're going to start with roll call as well. We'd like to note that Darcy will be arriving late today, and we have 2 apologies from Mayor Karen Redman and Edward Sharp. And we have 1 non-attendance, which is Natalie White. And we are also still waiting for Max as well. We're going to head to number 3, which is public open forum. We don't have anybody with us today. And 4, which is declarations of interest. Also no. Could we please grab some confirmation of minutes from the 2nd of September meeting? Do we have any discussion regarding these minutes? No. Could I please have a mover? Jade. And a seconder, Lily. All those in favour? Carried unanimously. I'd like to note that the minutes of the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee meeting held on the 2nd of September be confirmed as true and correct record. Business arising from minutes. Do we have any discussion? No. And we're going to head to decision reports. And 7.1 is the Youth Sponsorship Program, which is the 2024 and 2025 round 2. Could we head to page 4 of our agendas, please? We have quite a few applicants if we'd like to have a read through. Did we want to vote on these all at once or individually? All together? Anyone opposed to all together? Amazing. If we have a read through the sponsorships, and when we're ready, could I please have a mover? Lily? And a seconder? Ace? Thank you. All those in favour? Carried. I'd like to note the officer's recommendation that the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee recommends to Council that the applications received from the following young people, totalling $700, be approved. We have Sienna, Talia, Brody, Jackson and Tyler. On to 7.2, the appointment of members. Could we flip forwards to page 7 in the agendas, please? And we also have a separate sheet as well, which is for Molly. All right, we're going to have Aislinn come up and talk first. If you would like to head up to the stand and let us know why you're interested, if you press the button on your microphone.
Testing. So just why I'd like to be involved.
Why you would like to be involved, and let us know a bit about yourself as well.
So I'm Aislinn Jennings Frick, I'm 17. I'm currently finishing my Year 12 at Trinity College. I also do dance and I have family connections around the Gawler area. I'm also involved in the youth space. I would love to be a part because I'd like to be a part of the community and be a part of the decision-making processes.
Amazing, thank you. What other stuff do you get up to as well?
Mainly theatre stuff. I do dance, music, performing arts, all that type of stuff around the area.
Amazing. Do we have any questions for Aislinn? Jade?
Your involvement in the youth space, when did that start and what do you kind of enjoy about being a part of a community like that in Gawler?
This only just started for me at this term. I'm doing drama, cooking, and I was a part of a bunch of the holiday workshops. I auditioned for the drama program because I have an interest in drama and I would love to be a part of it. And then from there, I met a bunch of friends who were in the group and Debbie, and I kept getting signed up for things and found enjoyment for it.
Amazing, thank you. Any other questions for Aislinn? No? Perfect. Thank you very much, Aislinn, if you'd like to have a seat. And Molly, if you'd like to come up and let us know a bit about yourself as well.
I'm too short. Like, it's all the way down. All right, I'm Molly Jones. The way I'm connected to Gawler is that I work at the dog groomers in the main street. Oh, that was I also do Gawler youth programs, so holiday ones, and drama regularly. I've been doing it since it's been running, really. I also volunteer at Barossa Wildlife Rescue. I do that every Thursday, and whenever they need me. I'm currently studying Year 11 at Newryopta High School, and then moving into Year 12. I think that's it.
Amazing. Do you have any questions for Molly? No? Amazing. And why else would you like to be involved?
I want my voice to be heard. I have a very loud voice, and I just want youth to have a voice and that we can make our opinions matter.
Amazing. Thank you very much. Aislinn and Molly, if you would like to head out the room and close the door behind you, please. Yep, you're all good. Chia will escort you out. Do we have any questions or discussion regarding Molly or Aislinn? Jade?
My first question, just how many available spots do we have at the moment?
We have 2.
Okay, 2 and 2 applicants, okay.
Any other discussion? Jade?
Molly lives in
Lindock.
Lindock, okay, which is not technically within the Gawler residential area, is it? But because she works and also volunteers in Gawler, she's eligible to apply and be part of groups like ours.
Yeah.
Does the Barossa area not have anything similar to this? Okay, that's my only question is, would she rather to be doing something closer to where she lives or where she works? But seeing we're the only group that can offer something to this standard, I applaud her for applying for somewhere out of her zone.
Amazing, thank you. Do we have any more discussion? Are we all good? Are we happy to vote for the 2 of them together? Could we have a mover, please? Emerson. And a seconder, Ace. All those in favour? Carried unanimously. Yeah, we'll let them back in. So we'll note that the 2 of them have expressed their interest and we've all voted yes. Officer's recommendation that the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee recommends to Council that it notes the expression of interest from Aislinn and Molly for membership to the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee, and having considered the nomination of both candidates for the vacant Gawler Youth Advisory Committee positions, Aislinn and Molly be appointed to the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee for a period of 2 years. So, welcome and congratulations. We are going to move to item 8, which is information reports. 8.1 is the Gawler Youth Development Officer Update Report. So, Youth Development Officer, if you would like to have a chat.
Thank you, through the chair. It's been very busy. We've had October school holidays back into term programs, and we came back a week early because of our drama performance coming up in Fringe, so we're trying to get as many practices in as possible. There are 22 young people in the actual performance. A couple of those are on stage and props, costumes, but so other than that, there's 20 actual young people they've all auditioned and have a part in the show. They also are all understudies for another part, which is great. But I'm sure Lily will provide you more update on drama a bit later. So it's been a really busy time. Also, we've had band performances, and they've got more things coming up as well. We have an end of the year event coming up, and you've all got the flyer on your tables, and we'd like to invite all of you, Councillor Isaac and Deputy Cody, we'd also like to invite you to come along. If you would like to come, please let me know and I can book you tickets. It's just an end of year celebration for us, but we're also showcasing 2 little pop-up films. And the great thing about these films is they were made in the school holidays using iPhones and editing technology that can be done on your phone. Then from this, one of those films will now be made into a full-length film in the January school holidays. So that's been really exciting. So ACE is going to be made into a full-length movie, so stay tuned. So we'll watch these 2, and then we'll turn them into one of them into a big one. So it's created a trailer for another film. due to the amount of excitement. Our films always fill up fast. We could run filming every day of the week, but it is exciting when we have a break in that. The January school holiday programs will be out very soon, and we are planning for term 1. We would like to have our yak photos, but we might do that at our volunteer function coming up, and especially with 2 new members, that will be really nice to be able to do that as well, get some new photos in our tops. If you don't have a youth shirt, we will organise one for you. Also, with the new members that have been appointed to YAC, we will be looking at starting working with children's checks for you if you don't already have one. So that's existing members as well. We also, some YAC members are not actual official Town of Gawler volunteers, and if you would like to be an official Town of Gawler volunteer, which some of you do help out in events, then we can actually sign you up for that as well. You just need to let me know so I can let you know if you're not actually signed up as a volunteer. Some used to be in past years, but then has lapsed, so we can do that as well. So it just means that you are reflected in the hours you put in when you do volunteer in the community, which is really good for our statistics as well, recording your hard work that you give back to us. And the Hope Cup is coming up on the 17th of November. That will be at the Sandy Creek Oval. It will be a great day. I think Abby's going to be part of that. Emerson and Ace are volunteering there as well. So it will be a great day, and it's really nice that members of the YAC committee can get along and attend something for such a good cause. I will leave it there and let everybody else have a little bit of an update. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do we have any questions or discussion for Deb? No? Amazing. Could I please have a mover? Lily. And a seconder? Jade. All those in favour? Carried unanimously. Thank you very much. I'd like to note the recommendation at the Gawler Youth Advisory Committee notes the Youth Development Officer Update Report. On to item 9, which is items listed for discussion. 9.1 is the presiding member verbal update. I met with the Mayor recently and we had a really good conversation about things which are going to be happening in Gawler, and we also spoke about what the youth have been up to, which has been very exciting. But that will be coming up shortly as well, which was mainly the drama performance and working on things for Fringe next year. 9.2 is the Youth Advisory Panel update. We have not met for quite a long time. I'm not actually sure the last time we met, and we haven't heard anything about it, so update pending. 9.3 is the Gawler Youth's Accessibility to Transport and Bike Month. I don't think Max is here to provide the update, but would you like to provide an update, Emerson, on Bike Month?
To be honest, I'm reading this for the first time. Social media campaign was successful. 100 bike maps were collected during Bike Month from Gawler Civic Centre / Gawler Support and Community Centre, Visiting Information Centre, Youth Space, and the Grace Missionating Building. That is a long word. Sorry, I can't read very well. But that's actually quite amazing. It's good to know that at least 100-ish families are going to be participating in this month of ours that we have set up. And it's great to know that since the time I've joined this committee, it is still happening, and it's still, I think it's growing, to be honest. I think it grows every year, but is quite amazing. And I actually forget what month it is on, and that's probably bad for me, but I'm excited. If it hasn't started, I'm excited for it to start, and if it has started, that's amazing.
Amazing, thank you. That was in October, so last month we had 100 bike maps collected. It is, it's very good, thank you. We're going to move on to 9.4, which is the youth programs update. We're going to start with the October school holidays update, which is also Emerson.
I have multiple sheets for this one. Trying to remember the exact programming. Is it in here? Like the exact programs we did? I'm just going to go off memory. We started it off with, I believe, the drama auditions. They went quite well. We met 2 new people, Aislinn and Ashlyn. We've also had a more recent one, but I'll let Lily update more on drama. That was great. Then there was Meet the Band. I unfortunately didn't go to that. I am not part of the band. I don't know how it went. I assume from the band members that I hear it went well. Then we had Abby's one. We did a little makeup performance. We learned makeup from Abby. It was great. It was interesting. We had some new members that had never shown up to the youth space before. We have the famous quote that's going around the youth space quite recently from Debbie, "I want to be a strawberry." It has grown in popularity throughout from then till now. Then from memory, this is going to go out of order. We also had SFX, what went pretty well. It usually goes very, very well from Tony. Tony also did a reuse of old animals. Not animals, stuffed animals. I don't know how to explain it. Pretty much, it was taking a stuffed animal and either adding something to it by taking it apart and redesigning it completely with another object, or we had one of our youth advisors here add a jar inside of its body, and it was quite morbid in my opinion, simply because I have connections to stuffed animals, but it was quite interesting and everyone seemed to have a great time destroying it. We had a couple creatures made, we had a backpack made. It was quite an interesting one. I didn't make anything. I physically could not do that program. Trying to remember the other ones. There was also, we had, oh no, there's a lot more. I went to most of them, and that's the sad thing that we also had, the other one I really remember was spray painting, or visual arts. We designed a room. It was a makeshift of people, unfortunately, because only 2 of the people who signed up originally were able to make it through other sickness or other circumstances. It was quite still amazing. We ended up, thank you. We ended up, where am I? We ended up making out a lot of wacky design. One was the cold and one was the warm side, and it ended up colliding. Oh yes, the films, that's what we made, because we wrote Ace in the middle. Throughout the filming of that, we had Ace and the other film that was, I don't remember the name, but it was about noodles being stolen and blowing up. That's all I remember. It was good. It was good. It was just the other film that I was a part of was more bloody, I can say. You just have to watch it, to be honest. It's a very psychological, interesting little piece, and it has definitely spun the want and creativity of a lot of the youth space people saying the word ace and craving it throughout the programs. It just says, oh yeah, D&D was sold out the first day. I actually didn't know that. That was a great day, just basic normal D&D stuff. It happens every holiday, but it's very great. Very well known, I think, around Gawler now, around probably further, because a lot of people, as I just learned, a lot of people want to go to it. And I do remember some people got cancelled it, and then there was people in the line for it, and it was a great day. I have a bad memory, unfortunately. but I do remember the campaign being a very interesting and very well done. I believe we were doing some puzzles and stuff in ours.
Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Emerson.
just end it because I don't remember the rest of them.
So moral of the story, the holidays was busy and we had lots of people in the youth space creating lots of different things, yes? Amazing, thank you very much. We are going to move forward to Lily having a chat with us about drama.
So as Emerson stated, in the holidays we had our auditions for the marvellous melodrama of The Marriage of the Mislaid Minor. And we're going to perform that Adelaide and Gawler Fringe next year. We've got our roles out from it and we've been practicing it in drama and everything's going pretty well. I don't think I have many more notes, apart from everything's going well.
Amazing, thank you, Lily. Would you like to talk about band as well?
Yes, so also in the holidays we had our library family fun day. It was pretty good. We had some of the band members do solos. Members of the public said it was good. We had petting zoo, and not part of the band, but we had a petting zoo and sausages, and it was a very good day. We have our new song out on Spotify, Dead Man's Pass. And our next performance, which we're practicing for now, because it's November already, Christmas obviously, 7th of December, Christmas performance in Pioneer Park.
Amazing, thank you very much, Lily. I have some notes to add as drama as well. I'm assistant director and I can also say that everyone's been doing an amazing job and we're all very excited to get cracking with the performance. So that should be interesting. I'm sure Deb will have some further details a bit closer to next year and everyone's invited as well. We're going to move on to cooking, which is Emerson as well.
Welcome back. Cooking has been going great. We've only done it twice so far because it just started. We did Valentine's and Halloween. We're doing seasonal cooking. It's not been a competition. It's just been like simply like as of other programs when we had cooking, it's been a competition. It's just been a nice, simple get together. There is teams, but it's just simply so one can make a main or dessert and not dessert, I don't really know. We are using the downstairs kitchen now, but it's great because we are now access to a lot more things we weren't able to use or access into the use space. For example, ovens, pans, there's so much. We have stoves now too, it's amazing. We had some interesting facts for the Valentine's Day ones. We've learned, I don't know if anyone else read them besides me, but we learned it was like showing off the old traditions of what they used to do on Valentine's Day. And then there was one about what each flower meant when you give it to a partner or a significant other. One I remember was writing down on, like, if you were writing down a love letter to someone, a love poem, you would write, like, you would sign it like your secret admirer, what's sticking around now. But if it wasn't signed, you were able to write the name, like on a different piece of paper, write the name of the person you wish and your name above it. And then while going to bed, you state the poem and an extra line, slip the paper of your name and the other name under your pillow and fall asleep. And it was meant to, it was believed that doing that was to signify and to show that that person you wrote down as the name was the person who wrote the poem, and they will come towards you sooner or later to, I don't know how to say fling or love, I don't know. That's about it, just because I want to stop talking.
Thank you very much. Good to hear that cooking has been a lot better since using the downstairs space. I know that you have plenty more space now, lots more equipment, should be very good. We're going to move to 9.5, which is the youth events update. Lily has already updated us on the Evanston Gardens Family Fun Day. Do you have anything else to add apart from that it was good? No? Amazing. Be looking forward to the next one. We're going to move on to the Mayor's Christmas card competition. Ren, if you would like to speak on this one.
So yeah, I had the chance to help choose the cards to win the Mayor's Christmas card competition, and yeah, I thought it was great. Lots of great submissions, and today we had the ceremony, the award ceremony, which is great to see. All the children receiving the awards, and yeah, everyone was happy, and it was great.
Sounds great. Did you have a favourite?
Oh, there's too many.
Too many to choose from. Very good. Jade, would you like to update us on the Gawler Town Band's previous endeavours?
Off the top of my head, last weekend we went to Harndorf. We competed in Harndorf at their annual band festival that they run every year. We didn't place, that's okay. The best we've done is a 3rd place, so every year we're kind of hoping to get a little bit better, but Harndorf's beautiful this time of year, so I recommend having a drive up. We're preparing for Christmas at the moment. I think I have rehearsal after this and we're starting Christmas music, which I'm not looking forward to. But, we'll be playing at the Salvos in the middle of December. We collaborate with them every year and put on a mini Christmas concert of our own. Yeah, check out our Instagram because we're always posting stuff.
Amazing, thank you very much. We're going to throw it back to Ren with an update on the Gawler Environment Centre's photography competition.
On this 28th of September, I attended the Gawler Environment Centre display, which was awesome. It was a display of all there was a competition, and people could submit photos of wildlife that's local here, and it was great to see a lot of familiar faces, and yeah, I saw a few familiar names from this committee too, with some entries, which is great. And yeah, it's great how nature can bring us together, and yeah.
That sounds amazing. Thank you very much. I'm going to head to Jade.
Just to plug myself on that, I came 2nd in my age group, so thank you.
Congratulations on coming 2nd. Very good. Which was your photo?
It was a picture of our Banksia that we have in our backyard, and there was like a butterfly perched on it and then a couple of bees around it. And my prize was a book on different butterflies and how to attract them in your garden. And Jack gave it to me, and I was like, oh.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
That's so exciting. Well, congratulations again. Thank you very much, Ren. I would like to update on History Month for 2025. I'm very excited. So the Gawler Youth is planning on creating some geocaches for History Month, which is pending. I believe tomorrow we're going to start trying to figure out where they're going to be placed. And I'm very excited as well. I've been invited to work with Daniel James Down and Alan Tiller on an exhibition regarding the Old Good Samaritans convent, which is on Church Hill. Not too much information for now because it's still behind the scenes stuff at the moment, but keep an eye out because it's looking really cool so far. We're going to move to 9.6, the Youth Sponsorship Review. So the awards ceremony has been moved to next year. We would like to do this before our YAC meeting in February 2025. We're planning on considering opening the applications up as they come in to bring the committee as people and find more time. Give me a moment. Debbie, would you like to translate this for me?
Sorry. My notes are a little bit blurry there. We made a note when we met last that as people are finding it tough, rather than waiting for a whole round of 3 months and then getting their money months after they've competed, which it still helps, it doesn't help them at the time of the event when they're finding it tough to go places to actually compete. So looking at the possibility of opening it as they come in so that it would come to the committee faster, so then they can have their money faster. Sorry,
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We're going to move to 9.7, which is the Bunyip Generation Now column. We're looking for somebody to write December and January, and we'll need that one by the 10th of November. So quick turnaround. I hope someone has something to talk about. If not, or if you want to do a joint one, come find me and I'm happy to help you out. Yes, Emerson?
Do we want to explain that a bit to the new people because they're still here, just in case maybe they want to write one?
Absolutely. So the Generation Now column in the Bunyip newspaper, which is the local newspaper, gives the youth a chance to talk about whatever they would like. This could be a performance happening, something you're passionate about, something going on in the community. You can interview a person, and it's basically a space in the newspaper where one of us or some of us can talk about whatever we would like. It's a really good opportunity to get your opinions heard in the community. And as Debbie is currently writing, we need one for December very shortly, and we need it by next week, please. So if anyone's interested, let me know, let Deb know, and we can give you a hand as well. Do we have any discussion about that? Nope, amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention that I went to the initial session for the Gawler Rotaract club formation. It's not a formation quite yet. It's more a bringing people together and having some informal discussions. And so, if you remember, a couple of meetings ago, some people came from Rotary to talk about the Rotaract, which is for 18 to 30-year-olds interested in doing stuff for the community. The Rotary Club, for example, started the Wheels in Motion, which is for helping young people get their driving hours if they don't have someone to sit next to them with their L's and that sort of thing. But that's the kind of thing that they do. So if you're interested in that, it is. I think there's a QR code in the agenda in Debbie's report on page 16. So yeah, there's going to be some former Yak people like Jack and that are expressing interest. So if you're interested, it's definitely worth taking a look.
Amazing, thank you very much. We do actually have another item here which isn't currently in the agenda, so my apologies. It is 9.8, which is the Gawler Environment Centre's AGM, and I believe we're going to have Lily having a chat about this. We do also have flyers on our tables as well.
The Gawler Environment Centre would like to invite any member of the Youth Advisory Committee who has an interest in the environment, sustainability and community to join us for our AGM. I'm not in the Environment Centre Committee. This was written by my mother. Following a short meeting, we will be celebrating our 2024 achievements over a shared potluck dinner. See flyer for details. So, as it says on the flyer, that's the 21st of November at 6 p.m. The Environment Centre, which is on Main North Road, Gawler. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you very much, Lily. Yeah, if you have any questions as well, head to Lily, myself or Deb, or I'm sure that they have plenty of details on their social media. We are going to move forwards. Do we have any other discussion about anything of tonight's meeting or outside of tonight's meeting as well? We'd like to remind you that our volunteer dinner is on Tuesday, the 3rd of December 2024. I believe it's just in the room over. Further details, I think either check your emails or let us know, because if you're a volunteer, you might have an email from Shelley or Sana, I believe. Amazing. Thank you. Okay, you guys will be invited shortly, for the record. And we're going to move to item 10, which is items listed for discussion at future meetings. Do we have any at the moment?
Just to briefly mention that I think the chair currently meets with the mayor. Might be good our new CEO is coming in about 2 weeks, starting in the job. Probably won't immediately be booking appointments with everyone, but sometime in the new year it might be good to have the new CEO understand everything that's going on with the youth here.
Yeah, sounds amazing. Thank you very much. We are going to move to 11, which is questions on notice. If you'd like to turn to page 20, it's at the back of the agenda. And 11.1 is a question taken on notice at the previous YAC meeting held on the 2nd of December. Deputy Mayor Davies, would you like to speak on this? No? Amazing. Did we have any questions about that one as well? No? Amazing. Thank you very much. Item 12 is questions without notice. Do we have any?
Apologies if this is not the right section to be bringing this up in, but I've recently returned from a conference in Sydney where we discussed, well, it was a disability conference, so we discussed accessibility and inclusion, and I've just had a quick Google, and our last disability access and inclusion plan was from 2018 to 2022, and I believe the new one by the state government will be coming out in 2025, so we'll be just, local governments will structure their new plans around the state government's plan. I was just wondering if maybe the YAC would be a good space for us to discuss how we would like our involvement to be. Examples that I had on this conference was that events such as ones that we run for this movie, for example, including a sensitivity scale for young people in Gawler who might have sensitivities or neurological disabilities like autism, ADHD. For example, a movie like this where it's quiet and you're not having to talk to other people might be like a 2 or a 1 on a sensitivity scale, but a big, maybe a band performance where there's loud music and there's lots of people might be a 4 or a 5. And so that can help parents and also people themselves judge if they feel comfortable going to an event that might be higher on a sensitivity scale. Other things we discussed was the use of AI to convey speech to text in meetings such as these. So either from ourselves, if anyone here might be hard of hearing, it might be useful to have speech to text up on our whiteboards of what's being discussed in the meeting. Those who aren't proficient in English who might come to view, it might be worthwhile having these, even at council meetings as well. And I have other things as well, but I think it might be good to bring up at a YAC meeting to discuss how we'd like to be more inclusive as a group.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Thank you very much, Jade. We'll definitely have a look more into that. Just off of that, it reminds me, I know our meetings which are live streamed on YouTube, there is a transcript bit at the bottom, which obviously is not ideal, but it is there for the time being until we can hopefully get into it and be more accessible for everyone. So thank you very much. Did we have any motions without notice? No. All right, we are going to close our meeting at 7:12 p.m. Thank you all very much for attending. Our next ordinary meeting will be on Monday, the 2nd of December, commencing at 6:30. And please remember we have our volunteer dinner on the 3rd, which is the next day from the meeting. Please let us know if you're interested or if you would like to attend.